They are two of the darkest figures in world history. Their names conjure images of hatred and terror on an unprecedented scale. Hitler and Hussein. Their legacies are well known, yet few know the real story of how these two tyrants are actually linked in history. It is a deep and chilling association.
The Ba'ath Party was a fascist party.
For the first time, we'll examine how Saddam's infamous Ba'ath Party was modeled directly on the Nazis. How key figures in what would become the Ba'ath Party established an alliance with Adolf Hitler and Nazi Germany during World War II. And how a leading Arab would even become the founder of SS units, charged with inflicting a reign of terror and bloodshed on thousands in Europe. Saddam and the Third Reich, next on the History Channel. March 2003. American and Allied forces storm into Iraq. Their mission, topple the government of the Iraqi dictator, Saddam Hussein. It takes just 3 weeks before the Iraqi armed forces are routed. American forces seize Baghdad, and scenes of U.S. troops inside Saddam Hussein's once magnificent palaces are broadcast around the world. On December 13th, Saddam Hussein, after 8 months on the run, is captured by American troops. With his long beard and disheveled hair, it's hard to believe that this is a man who is charged with the sadistic murder of tens of thousands of his own people, a tyrant who personally tortured many of his victims. How did Saddam Hussein rise to the pinnacle of power in Iraq? Who really were the Baathists, the party that Saddam controlled? What did they try to achieve? A little-known but terrifying reality is that the Ba'athist movement, its organization, and its methods were directly inspired by the German Nazi Party. The story of Saddam Hussein, the Nazi Party, and the Ba'ath Party begins nearly 2,000 miles from Iraq. It starts in the 1930s, in the French capital, Paris. There, a young Syrian named Michel Aflaq is studying at the University of Sorbonne. Aflaq will later go on to found and lead the Ba'ath Party and become one of the most important influences in the life of Saddam Hussein. Michel Aflaq is the son of a prosperous Syrian-Lebanese merchant family. Syria is a French colony, and it is the custom for the rich to send their sons to be educated in France. The experience will lead many young Syrians to admire French democracy. But not Michel Aflaq.